I have here with me candidate for Los Angeles County District Attorney Nathan Hochman, who just received the endorsement from Jackie Lacey. And Mr. Hochman, what do you want to tell your voters about this endorsement and what it means to you?
Certainly. I am humbled and honored to have the endorsement of Jackie Lacey, someone who spent her entire professional career being concerned and protecting the safety of the LA County residents.
Good morning. As the former district attorney of Los Angeles County, I want to talk directly to the voters, private citizen to private citizen. And I want to tell you why I'm endorsing Nathan Hochman.
She's been in the district attorney's office for 34 years. She has personally tried hundreds of cases. She set up an innovative mental health division. She tried the first race-based hate crime in Los Angeles County. And she's come out in favor of me in this race and endorsed me in this race in a way that was very powerful. Her statements were that George Gascon has made not just her and her family, but all of Los Angeles County residents less safe. That his policies basically favoring criminals over victims, his policies deciding ahead of time that there are certain crimes and certain criminals he won't prosecute, notwithstanding the facts of the law, has made it that she has to come out publicly for the first time basically in 4 years. Jackie Lacey, as she said, has been very silent over the last 4 years, but as a private citizen, she felt compelled to come out and speak directly to the voters of Los Angeles County that this race is incredibly important. It's important for their safety, not just for themselves, but for their families. Because if we keep going the direction we're going right now for the next 4 years, God help Los Angeles. So I am so honored to have Jackie Lacey come out. I mean, she's the first African American, the first woman to ever hold the position of district attorney. And she did it with integrity. She did it with honesty. She got the backing of the hundreds of deputy district attorneys. They respected her because she could bring it. And she could not only bring it, but she said it, and she exercised judgment in a very compassionate but firm way. She would be the model in many respects to how I would operate as district attorney. So thank you, Jackie. Thank you very much for that endorsement.
Now, she mentioned in 2020 that she had a caseload of about 100,000 cases. That's a lot of cases, and about 1,200 DAs at that time. It certainly makes you feel like she probably feels the DA's office is falling apart under Gascon.
Well, they're down from 1,000 prosecutors to closer to 750 prosecutors. The caseload is up from about 100,000 cases to close to 180,000 cases. So to say they're doing more with less would be an understatement. And part of the reason that they are hemorrhaging prosecutors is that no one wants to work for George Gascon. They have lost some of the most seasoned prosecutors with 15, 20, 25 years of experience that you can't replace. And they can't even attract the type of prosecutors into the prosecutor's office in the numbers they need to deal with just attrition alone. So that's why the numbers are down just in the years that George Gascon has been the DA, literally down over 200 prosecutors, and not looking like they're going to go up if he continues to be the district attorney. It would be one of my highest priorities to reinstill the morale in the office, to make sure that the prosecutors understand that I have their back. My job is to make their job better, to give them the resources they need to succeed at their job, to make sure they get credit for the great work that they're doing, something that George Gascon refuses to give them every single day.
You kind of had me at hello when you said 180,000 cases. So we went from 100,000 cases under Jackie Lacey to 180,000 cases with 14,000 cases unfiled. How does that happen? Why is that?
Well, again, what's happened is that crime has exploded in Los Angeles County over the last 4 years. And in addition to having these cases, there's at least a 10,000 case backload that George Gascon hasn't got to. And he does that in part to basically help starve the system. Because if you're not bringing resources into the system to have more prosecutors do more work, and you're allowing a backload of over 10,000 cases to build up, who are you favoring? You're favoring the criminals that George Gascon's policies have been designed to favor, not the victims.
Well, it's been a big day for you, Mr. Hochman. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to Front Page Index, and we wish you the best of luck, and we'll see you hopefully very, very soon.
Thank you again. I really appreciate it.
We are showing that the reforms that we put in place are working.